was definitely Puff Daddy and the Bad Boy Hip producers that inspired me. I love Dr. Dre. Timbaland was rocking. And as time went on, I started being inspired by like, the Kanye Wests and Just Blaze and Neptunes and Rodney Jerkins. So, a lot of people kind of contributed to me and my inspiration coming up as a producer. Being able to have the honor to call myself, Bad Boy Hitman producer, and the sound on that dotted line being managed by Bad Boy and being in the same studio as Big and all of the artists recorded actually making tracks and being around Puff and listening and learning from him just was an amazing experience. Definitely a dream come true. So for those that are out there that don't feel like, dreams come true, they do come true, man. I'm definitely a witness of. I got to work on, I was one of the newer Bad Boy Hip producers. So, I got to work with Danny Kane and Day 26 and Donnie Clank from Making the Band and, Puff on his album. And so I was part of the new squad. I learned a lot. I was around when he was making the Last Train to Paris album, in the studio day and night with him. Definitely one of the hardest working dudes I've ever seen in my entire life. You know what I'm saying? So amazing experience. Yeah. The times have definitely changed. So I would say it's cool, but not as cool as it used to be. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you can really go in the studio and really work and create with those artists hands-on, kind of be able to pick their brain, find out what it is they want to talk about, and create that magic. But nowadays, everything is very internet heavy. It's a lot of sending music out more than really getting in the studio and creating with artists these days. So, there's songs that I produce without even knowing the artist. I'm a musician first. For people who have followed my career, know that, I started playing drums in fourth grade. Was in my high school bands and band leader, jazz band and ensemble. And, so I've been a drummer all my life, even in church. So I've always included the musicianship of that into my music. First I look for passion. A lot of people, get into the music business and into the music industry and want to be celebrities and want to be superstars. And, I can kind of really realize off the bat, what you're in for. So basically being passionate about music, knowing who you are as an artist. Most times some people don't even know who they are as an individual, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to knowing who you are as an artist, you definitely don't know who you are as an artist if you don't know who you are as a person. So find out who you are, learn to love and appreciate who you are and really true you. So for those artists that's in the building right now, man, be yourself, don't be afraid to be yourself, love who you are as an individual, love who you are as an artist, and share with the world your true you. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a story. When you think about Notorious B.I.G., when you think about Jay-Z, who's celebrating 20 years, when you think about, Puff Daddy and everybody that you might feel, or Beyonce that's successful, they're telling their story from their point of view. So it's just about, using your story and being creative and being clever with it and telling your story from your point of view. That'll be something that can relate to the masses. Say it in a way that can relate to millions of people. There's a lot of people that's going through the same things you've gone through or going through, so it's all about how you approach it.
Okay.
I felt good. I felt good about it. Like that was like a TD Jakes moment.
That's an answer. That's an inspirational answer, bro.
I just want to know if everybody in the store felt in their experience to say amen on what they heard.
Church.
That's all I'm saying. Right. When you think of a placement as a producer, most producers are thinking major placements.
Right.
So, what you got to open up your mind to is having placements with any and everybody. If you're on a come up, the first thing you should be willing to do is build your resume and build your catalog as a producer. So, being that you guys are in Atlanta right now, if you're in Atlanta right now and you got 3 dudes that's on your block that may be really dope rappers and dope artists, why not produce some records for them? You know what I'm saying? To one, have some songs to your tracks and to create awareness for you as a producer and awareness for them as the artist. Oftentimes people want to be globally known. People want to be known worldwide and respected for their music. But at the end of the day, you got to learn how to be appreciated in regards to where you're from. Like become a star and a legend where you're from. Everybody on your block should know you. Everybody in your neighborhood should know you. Everybody to be able to appreciate what you bring to the table in regards to your music. You know what I mean? So connect and collab with everybody. You know what I mean? Everything ain't about, artists that are all on. You can have a dope artist sitting right next to you that you can collab with and create and put that artist on. You know what I'm saying? And so that goes for the creative side of things. But in regards to the monetary, I mean, it's all kind of things to do. You guys are coming up in a day where you got the internet, you got technology. We didn't have that, coming up. I didn't have no computer. I wasn't able to get online. I see you when I see you. You know what I'm saying? So for those people that are out there, you can sell merchandise. Like, my homie back there, Captain D-Man, got the Platinum Boy Music hat on. So you got merchandise you can sell, whether it's, T-shirts, hats, or wristbands, or, you know what I mean? There's so many ways that you can get money and ways that you can benefit. You can put together showcases, performance showcases, sell tickets. So it's all kind of ways to create music. Absolutely. Like, technology changes it changes every single day. So you got to be able to adapt to it. So, like I said, I feel like everybody that's sitting in the audience today has the upper hand, versus myself, who's, been in the game for 15, 16 years. It's like me trying to catch up, to them, honestly, because right now they have the upper hand in regards to technology into all you can do as a musician and as a record producer and as an artist. Like for me, Platinum Boy Music, we've teamed up with a company called Wix.com, and Wix.com allows artists to create, and they help artists create websites for themselves. Like back when I did this 15, 16 years ago, nobody was helping me do nothing, Craig. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to figure it out. First of all, we ain't had the money for that. Second of all, there wasn't no internet like that, so we didn't even know what website. So like I said, everybody that's out there right now has the upper hand in regards to technology, in regards to really pushing themselves and getting themselves out there as artists. Like, there's nothing you can't do. You can sell your music right now. You can go to iTunes right now. You can go to, you can put a Wikipedia site that has your bio. Like, all of these different things you can do to benefit yourselves in your careers. Like, we didn't have none of that back in the day. So at the end of the day, long story short, I know I've talked a whole lot, but the internet is your best friend. Hands down. There's nothing you can't do on the internet. Anything you need to know, anything you need to learn is on the internet. You just have to take the time out to do it. And I want to add this to it, for the producers out there. Like, it's not all about, even the artists, it's not all about making music all. Like, there's a bigger picture. There's so much to learn. There's so much to do besides creating music. It's about branding yourself. It's about building your name. It's about getting your name out there. Like, you got to come outside. I know cats want to be in the studio all day, make beats. Artists want to make songs all day. You got to come outside. You got to connect with people. You got to network. You got to let people know your name. You got to introduce yourself. Tell them who you are, why you're who you are. You got to connect with people online, Instagram, Twitter, all the social media outlets. Like, there's work to do, man. And it can't all be done with you just making music all day. You know what I mean? So you got to get out there and show face. Very well. Basically, we're going to different schools and teaching people and educating people and empowering people and inspiring people and transforming people into being great, into living out their dreams and learning behind the scenes of the business. So we're doing that right now. For those artists that are out there, for those producers and songwriters that are out there, keep pushing forward. And I know that sounds really cliche, but with hard work, with persistence, with consistency, with prayer being the most important. For me, I've made it to where I've made it to, and there's a lot more to do, and I'm very excited about it. But you just got to keep working hard. You got to keep grinding. People are going to tell you no. People are going to close doors in front of you, but you got to be willing to kick those doors down. You got to be willing to not accept no and know what God gave you. We all got special gifts, and we are to use those gifts and live and to be able to provide for ourselves and for our families. God bless everybody. I look forward to seeing everybody at the top.